Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to It's Your Call. Today, I am so lucky to be joined by the Peter Hollands. Welcome in.
Thanks for having me, Kai.
Uh, I was hoping you would say good day.
G'day, it's
Yeah,
Pete here.
there we go. That's how all of Pete's videos are. Pete does not need much of an introduction. Everybody pretty much knows him already from his YouTube channel. If you look up Peter Hollands on YouTube, you will see that he is the most subscribed to bridge YouTuber. He has right now somewhere around 27,000 subscribers, and he has made 1.7 thousand videos over the course of the last 10 years, amassing a huge database of bridge information and bridge content. Oh my gosh, what are the key takeaways that you've had through this journey in terms of creating content for bridge?
I reckon just like get started and give it a go. I
Yeah.
feel like if I look back at my first videos, I was like, oh my God, I was so bad at that. But I was just like, let's give it a go. Because when I started, no one else was really doing it and thought I would try it and found it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is so much fun to be sharing this amazing game with everybody that we possibly can. And you've created an amazing, huge following. And on average, what's your view count? Is it somewhere around 1,000 or?
Yeah, between 1,000 and depends how much effort I put into a video.
Right.
Some, if they've got a bit more longevity, then it's sort of up around like 3, 4,000 in like the first couple of months.
Oh, awesome.
My regular videos are like 1 to 2,000.
Great, amazing. I wish I could strive for those numbers. It's very difficult, but you're making it. And not only is he a amazing bridge content creator, he is a Australian national champion, a New Zealand national champion. He has represented the Australian national team in multiple ways on the junior and open circuits, as well as been the non-playing captain for multiple Australian national teams. Wow, what a record you've got going on there, man. I wanted to ask you because the most recent thing I think you did was non-playing captain for the youth teams in Salsa Maggiore as well as the open team in Argentina in the Bridge Worlds.
Bridge World
Yeah,
Games.
what's it like being a non-playing captain? What are the responsibilities that you have and what do people rely on you for?
Yeah, so it's quite different from like the juniors to the open.
Mm-hmm.
The open largely know what they're doing, how they need to prepare. It's sort of you want to encourage them to make sure they're practicing and doing all those sorts of things. But for the juniors, it's a lot of coaching and it's all unfamiliar for them. So it's sort of making them feel at ease. Whereas for the open team, one of the key things that you do for the world championships is people submit system cards.
Yeah.
And I go through and I try and look out, well, what surprises might my team actually have and make it so that when they're at the table, they're not actually surprised by what happens. And you also want to find out which style of players do they feel comfortable? Are there systems that they don't like? And you work out where they should be lined up. But I think one of the most important things that a captain can do is that at these world championships, it's like super high intensity and sometimes partnerships can flare up at each other. But as a captain, what you want to be is just like a venting point. You're like, hey, you want to talk to me? I'll listen, I'll hear it, and then you can give it like a sounding board so like these partnerships don't explode and that they can actually play their best. So yeah.
And yeah, that is just such an important part of bridge is keeping everyone at a level head, keep them going at any cost at their best that they can possibly be, particular situation. And that's probably can be a very stressful job after a difficult set, but you pull through, you keep playing bridge, and you do the best you can. And great work on all of the stuff that you do for bridge, as well as for representing Australia and all that you can.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, now that we have the introductions out of the way, are you ready for It's Your Call, Pete?
Sure am. Let's have it.
All right, here we go. All right, so for context, this hand, you are playing imps. You are not vulnerable, your opponents are. And this is a hand from the World Bridge Tour. I found it on a view graph set. So this is high level bridge, and in many, many ways, because the auctions always get up high, right? So yeah, what we're going to do with this one is we are going to show one auction that happened and then another auction that happened, and they're very slightly different, but we're going to talk about the nuances and what we would do in each situation. So the auction starts with West, and then your partner bids 1 spade, and then we get a 2 spades overcall, which is showing 5-5 in hearts and a undisclosed minor. It's your call.
Yeah. All right. So this is a pretty good hand we've got. I'm immediately thinking, like, can we get to a slam? So few things that I'd be looking at is, firstly, I reckon 4 diamonds would be a splinter. So one concern I've got for splintering is I don't think my hand needs to be this good to do it.
Right.
I reckon a lot of the time partner will just sign off in 4 spades and I'll have the same decision to make about what I want to do.
Do I keep going? Do I not? It's not helpful.
Yeah. The other bid I'd be looking at is 3 hearts, which is like a Q raise of spades, saying I've got like 10 or more points with a fit in spades. If I start with that, if partner just signs off in 3 spades over that, my thoughts are, do I want to still investigate slam? So for this, like, what I like to do is just visualize what would be like my ideal hand partner could have. So like if I gave partner ace queen to 5 spades, a doubleton heart, 3 low diamonds, and king queen third club, that is an 11 count that's balanced. That looks like slam would just be really, really. So I feel like I have to make a slam try because I can just think of this absolutely basic hand partner can have.
Right.
They're my 2 choices. I don't see any others jumping out to me. So I feel like if I bid 4 diamonds, partner's just going to sign off in 4 spades way too often. So I might actually just try the 3 heart bid, even though I was initially thinking 4 diamonds is what I'd go.
Yeah. So you sacrifice the descriptiveness of the splinter for having a more scientific auction that doesn't leave you at a guessing point later on, which is very thoughtful. And West here is going to bid 4 clubs. I expect pass or correct. And we see 4 diamonds from East, and now it's your call again.
Yeah, cool. The 4 club bid makes my hand kind of worse. West has values in minors. One of my dream things was part having king queen third club, so that seems less likely. But partner still has stuff somewhere. I reckon I'd probably bid 4 hearts here, but I don't know what I'm expecting from partner.
And is 4 hearts just another generic forcing bid, or is there a little bit more depth to it, would you expect?
So, like, here we're so crammed for room that this is like my only slam try that I've got below 4 spades. So this is kind of like last train. I would usually play it as, saying, partner, I've got more, like, I've got that you didn't want to bid 4 spades over 4 clubs. You've already told me you got a bad hand for that. I am still interested in slam. And I think that's sort of the level it would be at.
Yeah, gotcha. Your partner is not excited. They simply bid 4 spades. And now it's passed to you.
I'm not getting much love out of partner. Yeah. So at this stage, I'd want to think of hands where slam's just bad. Because I've done a few slam tries. So like a really bad hand for partner would be like queen jack to 5 spades, king queen jack to 5, no, king queen of diamonds. They still need more cards. King of clubs. That's a pretty bad hand they can have where slam's not making because we're off 2 aces, but the 5 level's still safe. So at this stage, I could consider key card, but if I bid 4-0, firstly, I don't think partner has 2 key cards very often. They might. But if I bid 4-0 and partner shows 1, like, I'm just committed to bidding slam. I could just bid 5 clubs here, maybe. Like the issue here I've got is I'm not really sure what I'm expecting from partner. My hand has so many good controls that it's hard for partner, but I want something.
Like, give me something, partner. Give me some information, please.
Yeah. I reckon I might bid 5 clubs, and that just leaves partner with the room to bid 5 spades, saying, "No, please stop. I do not have the hand for you."
Please, God, just stop. It's not it, partner. It's not gonna work. And okay, so 5 clubs. And before we move on to the 5 clubs bid, which we're going to just slot in here, what would a positive thing from partner be? What would you say is an encouraging thing from partner after your 4 hearts call?
Yeah, so they could bid 5 diamonds. That I'm not really expecting them to ever bid 5 hearts. I'm hoping that they realize that I'm just after a good hand. And like
Mhm.
this, I just don't want to have to commit myself, which is probably
Yeah,
bad.
right. Like if you pass, you're committing. If you're bidding for no trump, you're committing. If you're like, but this is what these high level auctions get you to. Unfortunately, interference is very annoying. We're out of what happened at the
Yeah.
table, so I can't say exactly what your partner would have done. But I expect that partner once again is going to be like no love. I have no love for
Oh,
you, partner. Unfortunately, and
I think I'll call it there then.
no love from partner? All right. Well, I guess we'll stay in the cold 5 spades, right? So on this one, you got to 5 spades, and we replicated the auction up until the 5 clubs call. The auction here by the person who was playing in this seat went pass. They passed the 4 spades, which also committal, but a reasonable option. Now, let's go back and talk about the auction that happened at the other table because it was slightly different, a little bit more inferences that we can make. So, this one, North started with an intermediate 2 spades.
Okay.
It was, I believe, a range of somewhere around 10 to 15 high card points, and I think 5 or more spades. And now it went 4 diamonds, which was a leaping Michael's call from East. More space has been taken away, but we have a little bit more information on the ranges here. It seems that North is not unlimited anymore. They can't have a really strong hand, and East, in theory, is showing a stronger hand than just a basic Michael's call because they're pretty much game forcing. Now, it's your call.
Yeah. So I guess the differences here is East for like a vulnerable against not 4 diamond bid needs like more stuff in their suits typically. Like, and they don't have good hearts. So partners got more cards in the black suits in theory, which is exactly what I was sort of wanting in the previous one. So I could start with a 4 heart bid. I don't know what that would really elicit from partner. I can start with 4 hearts, but I'm not sure what I'm getting. The other choices, like, again, I don't know if I want to bid 4 no. Yeah, I think I'll start with 4 hearts, but partner just will nearly routinely bid 4 spades. So this is just sort of like giving me thinking room, saying, "Hey, partner, I've got this good hand for you."
Right. And sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should be basically saying, I've got a strong hand, right? We are communicating that at least to partner with what little room that we do have. And the auction continues 5 diamonds from West and a double from partner pass to you. And now it's your call
ooh.
again.
All right. I guess that means that partner's got some penalty interests in that. Okay. Do I want to defend 5 diamonds double? I like that they're vulnerable against not.
Yeah, it makes passing a lot more appetizing, doesn't it?
Yeah. So partner probably has some wastage in diamonds here. That's largely what I think the double would be. Just okay, you've got a good hand. I
Hmm.
don't want to bid on because I've got some points in diamonds. I reckon I'm passing here. I think I'll go for 5 diamonds doubled. If I give partner like queen third diamond or just a diamond card, it makes the chances of slam worse, especially because with East bidding this way, there's more chances of bad breaks. Like one thing I wasn't talking about is like a 4-0 spade break or something.
Yeah.
Although I don't think West would be bidding 5 diamonds very often with that length in spades. I reckon we probably got a heart, 1 club, hopefully a spade, and partner may have a diamond trick, but has some values in diamonds is what I'm expecting.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon decent chance of 500. On a really bad day, they're wildly distributional and they make, but I think I'll go for it.
All right, we're going for the double. It goes pass. And one hand, you are in 5 spades. The other hand, you are in 5 diamonds doubled. The player in the south seat on this particular hand decided to bid 5 spades. So you were different from all of the other souths that were playing in the seats opposite these partners. And now it is time to reveal partner's hand. Partner holds Queen Jack 6 of spades, stiff heart, King Queen tight of diamonds, and Queen Jack 4th of clubs.
Okay. You don't make slam. That's
Yeah,
for
we're
sure.
up to aces. It's not a cut
Yeah.
slam.
So are you on like a finesse for 5? Is it? You've got
Yes. Well, you don't have the 10 of clubs, so I'm not even sure if it's on a
yeah.
finesse. Yeah, it's on a finesse for 5 because you can pitch a club on a heart. So yes, you are on a finesse for 5. The finesse does not work. Passing 5 diamonds doubled was the right call. Ending up in 5 spades, unfortunately, on the other auction would have resulted in a very sad score. But partner really did have a bad hand for you. They've got their 6 spades, so they want to get that off their chest, but it's so quacky. Ew.
Yep.
Actually, let me show off the entire hand because just this one is so wacky. All right. So there's the entire hand in its full glory. East has a 6-5. Actually, they do have honors in their suits, which is the thing that you mentioned, but they only do have a 8 count for bidding for diamonds, which is interesting. I just found that looking at all of these deals, like players are hyper aggressive in these high level events, and I don't know, I find it very intimidating. Because I'm like, I can't play the heck out of these cards as some of these players can. But they can, and they make these bids, and it leads to some crazy auctions that are great for It's Your Call. So do you have any thoughts on partners bidding or any of the other bidding that occurred on these hands?
Yeah, well, I think with partner's hand, I would definitely be signing off at every opportunity. I think in that first one, my partner did great at signing off.
Great job, partner.
And yeah, I would open 1 spade. The other one, the intermediate 2, the 4 diamonds is interesting at vulnerable against not with a passed partner. I'm not sure I'd be in for that. But if partner wasn't passed, I reckon I would be bidding 4 diamonds a lot. Or if it wasn't vulnerable against not. Because it's one of these hands that if you just don't take a bid, it feels really awkward that you've got a 6-5 and you had this chance of like this big double fid or anything and just never, and you just stay silent, you can like lose a lot. But I feel like with partner being passed, I'm not sure I'd be there for the 4 diamond vulnerable against not.
Particularly aggressive. Got them into hot water in this particular scenario as 5 diamonds doubled was ow. And yeah, the intermediate 2 spade was kind of effective because it, followed by the double, of course, lessens your expectations for slam or hopes for slam immensely because you know that your partner cannot possibly have a 16 count or whatnot. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much, Pete, for joining me on this It's Your Call. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having me. It's great.
And to those of you who are watching, please don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love reading them and hearing all that you have to say. As well as please do not forget to subscribe to the ACBL YouTube channel so that we can continue spreading bridge together, as well as this video, do all the YouTubey things, and go do the same thing on Pete's channel if you have not already. Search up Peter Hollands right now on YouTube. He has loads and loads of amazing videos of him just playing bridge, educational things, all sorts of bridge content galore. So definitely easy. Just go do it. Do it. It's amazing. But yeah, that's it, everyone. We will see you in the next It's Your Call. Keep on bridging, everybody. Bye.